Pooj and I have been busy this winter with a special project. Strathmore asked me to create a series of 4 videos for an online video workshop that starts on March 5th. Go to Strathmore's website, which is strathmoreartist.com, and if you scroll down a bit, you'll see my workshop. It's called Realistic Watercolor for Beginners, and I hope you'll sign up and participate. I've created 4 projects designed for people who are new to watercolor, and my goal was to expose you to a variety of subjects, because when you're a beginner, I think you owe it to yourself to explore a bit before you focus on something more in depth. Each video is between 15 to 20 minutes long, and they go a lot slower than what you're seeing now. I'm narrating the videos from start to finish, and I'll share lots of tips and advice. The first project is a flowering tree in a spring landscape. I rarely paint landscapes, so I hope you'll enjoy watching me deal with a subject that honestly intimidated me a little. I was happy with the result, and it was fun to loosen up a bit with this one. All projects come with reference photos and templates for those who need help getting started. And you'll receive detailed step-by-step instructions with illustrations that will help you work at your own pace. Creating the videos and other materials ate up my January, so I was unable to release a new video for YouTube, but I think this workshop will make up for it. The next project is right in my wheelhouse, some gumballs on yellow paper. I tried to keep the subjects simple and easy to draw here. The gumballs aren't even perfectly round. With this project, I'll show you how watercolor artists create objects that look shiny, and you might say the secret ingredient is masking fluid. I tried to keep the supply list simple, and hopefully students will already have most of the supplies, but you really will need to get some masking fluid if you don't already have some. I think that you'll find that this project is surprisingly doable, and in the future, when you see a watercolor painting of something shiny, you'll know how the artist did it. The final 2 projects go hand in hand. Painting a portrait is difficult, and I think if you break a face down to its component parts and practice them one at a time, you won't be as intimidated when you put them together. I'll practice painting 2 eyes, 2 noses, and 2 mouths with you here. You just can't do this kind of thing enough, no matter how much experience you have. When I was a high school art teacher, this was the first thing I had my students do, except they were drawing with pencils, and it's how I got into realism when I was a teenager. We'll paint the features on homemade toned paper, and as a final step, we'll hit the highlights with some opaque white paint. It's seriously one of my favorite things to do. Finally, I will hold your hand as we attempt to paint a portrait with a limited palette. Again, a template and written instructions will be provided, and I promise you it's easier than it looks. After isolating the highlights with masking fluid, you'll start out like this, but the colors you choose to work with are up to you. This initial wash of color along with the masking fluid will do a lot of the heavy lifting in this painting. If you've watched my YouTube videos at all, you'll recognize this technique. It's so much easier than painting on white paper. We'll use a darker color to define the darkest parts of the face and hair at a pace that is a lot more leisurely than what you see here. I just wanted to give you a taste of what you'll get with the workshop. All 4 videos combined will provide about an hour of instruction, all for free. People of all ages and ability levels took advantage of Strathmore's video workshops last year, and I hope some of my YouTube viewers will sign up for mine. The videos will be available on Strathmore's website for a year, and after that they'll go on Strathmore's YouTube channel. So those were little previews of the workshop. If you'd like to sign up for this, please go to strathmoreartiststudio.com and create a student account. I'm Workshop 1, but if you like, you can also participate in the other 2 workshops coming up later this year. When you sign up, you'll gain access to the discussion forum and supply lists, which you see here. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the forum, and I'll be happy to help you out. Then, starting on March 5th, you can view the video lessons and download instructions for each week. And you can share your work and see what others have done in our media gallery. I'd love to talk with you about your work, and I'd like to thank Strathmore for giving me this great opportunity. Thanks a lot for watching.